America was not built on a firm foundation. The nation called America was doomed from its inception. How do you build a nation? Killing the native people. How do you build a nation? Bringing a whole people out of Africa to America to be made slaves. This is your foundation. The world is looking at a country going to hell. You are opting to be a part of that is unraveling right in front of your eyes. You see the country cascading downward. This is America. Why do you want to get into something that is coming to an end? So we are living in the time of the unraveling of this great nation.
The latest on the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Authorities now revealing the identity of the officer who shot the 29-year-old father in the back.
Shot Jacob Blake. Authorities identifying the Kenosha officer seen in videos shooting Jacob Blake 7 times in the back as Rustin Shesky. Authorities say he's a 7-year veteran of the force. Investigator. Yeah, good morning, Cecilia. After 3 nights of violent and deadly protests, additional National Guardsmen were called in, and things were peaceful here overnight. Now, authorities this morning are telling us more.
Tonight, an arrest in the deadly violence that broke out last night in Kenosha, Wisconsin, over the shooting of Jacob Blake. This video captured part of the chaos, shots ringing out, a man on the ground firing a long gun. Bystanders running in horror. It's unclear what happened before or after this video.
Right before dawn, authorities are still on the scene. Police say 2 people are dead, at least 1 person injured.
Today, authorities arrested 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse in Illinois. He faces a first-degree intentional homicide charge.
What it seems to be is a member of a militia group who decided to be a vigilante.
The shootings came after authorities in armored vehicles fired tear gas to disperse crowds. Tensions are high here. Video posted on social media shows men with long guns standing guard outside a boarded-up building. Authorities have not said whether any of them were involved in any confrontations.
Sheriff, do you feel that the presence of militias last night contributed to the increased tension there?
So you want my personal opinion? I don't. To some people, it may have been calming. To me, it's not.
Sunday, and this week, more protests have taken place nationwide, even right here in Sacramento. The Milwaukee Bucks became the first team to make the decision to boycott their game against the Orlando Magic, but that was just the first domino to fall. The NBA ultimately postponed all 3 playoff games today, and no WNBA games are being played in Orlando either. And while the NBA figures out next steps, players in the Bucks locker room have reportedly been on a conference call with Wisconsin's Attorney General and Lieutenant Governor. This is just another unprecedented moment in sports this summer. Today's developments coming after what's already been an emotional few months for players and coaches alike. Take a listen to what some of them had to say about the recent events in Kenosha.
Quite frankly, in our community, and us, I know people get tired of hearing me say it, but we are scared as black people.
We've seen
in
from
America.
Professional athletes. Take a listen.
But when I saw Doc Rivers and LeBron and George Hill, I think about my 3 boys. Dang it. And I'm sitting up here every day having conversation about contact tracing and are we going to play ball? And I got a 22-year-old and a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. And I'm trying to prevent from being hunted. And there are teachable moments, and I'm trusting my Lord. Trusting him. I'm proud of what the guys and the women are doing. As we would say, a unified people always defeat unified money.
Thomas Jefferson wrote beautiful words, but his heart was not there to fulfill it. You can't say that you believe that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that of these is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You can't say that and hold another nation enslaved. So you weren't talking for them. So the dog whistle in President Trump's cry, "Make America great again," under it is "Make America white again." And that's why the white nationalists and those of that mindset are fleeing to his call. But the question that we have to answer today is, are you a hypocrite, America? Because if you did not mean for the black, the brown, the red, and even the poor white to enjoy the full rights of citizenship, then why call us what we are not? So now we have to call you out. You have to come on the carpet now. Don't talk to us with stupid words, because we are deeper than we once were. You can't pacify us with a smooth, crooked tongue. We know you. We've lived with you for 465 years. So either you mean what you say, or our covenant with death will be annulled, and our agreement with hell shall be destroyed. So now, the Savior offered his presence to the Constitution when he came on the 4th. But he offered us a heart that could fulfill those words. He was making us into a people that don't move on hate, that don't move on the evil of what people say or do. They move on the will of God. So we have invited you today into the garden to meet a nation that the Quran says is the best nation raised among men. For we enjoin good and we forbid evil.
Hey, what up, world? Hey, I realize that everybody might not have the strength that I have to do the things that I have. And that's not a diss to nobody. There's just people that move different. But I'm here to tell you that I have the strength for you to draw from. That's what I'm here for. To give you the strength to stand up, to understand what you're standing for is right. And what's owed to you, what you deserve. That's it. You know, I see a lot of people preaching or saying this and that, but I love Minister Farrakhan, and I learned so much in those 2 hours. And I never heard him preach hate or say hate about anybody to me. he understands what I stand for and understand I stand for love. I love everybody, but all he wants me to know is that the fact with you loving everybody, understand that everybody might not love you. And they might try to sabotage what you got going on, get close to you and make it seem like they love you for the wrong reasons. And that's all I got from it. I've never heard him say hate the next person or I hate the next person. But be wise and keep your eyes open to the people that's getting close to you that's not really for you. So I love all race.
Is an everyday event in black folks' lives in some city in America, even as I speak. Some black body is being crushed under the weight of blows by a police department that seeks to be judge, jury, and executioner over somebody who is suspected of a crime. You say that a man is innocent until proved guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, but if you're black in America, you're guilty. When they put their hands on you, you're guilty. They don't bring you before a judge to adjudicate the matter. They judge you there with the stick, with the gun, with naked brutality and the misuse of their authority. My appeal to those of you in authority is that you do justice while justice is in your hands to do. Because in a few moments from now, it won't be in your hands anymore. And when that happens, that will be a very hard day for those in authority, no matter what color we are. When God's Spirit moves among the people, and the people say, enough is enough, and too much is too much, and they determine to rise against unjust authority, then the end of that authority has come. There are no guns big enough to keep you in power, as the lessons of history will teach any of you who study history. When your time has come, when your evil outweighs your good, to the point that the God of righteousness becomes angry over your evil that you are dishing out to poor and defenseless people, and he decides to take up the cause of the poor, then your days are numbered. And as Daniel read the handwriting on the wall written in blood, he will say your kingdom has been weighed in the balance and has been found wanting. America has such handwriting now on the wall. That's why I asked them to show you the wheels. Yes, sir. Because I've also asked Allah to send them over here. Yes, sir. Just to confirm what I've said today. Yes, sir. That the man that I'm representing you, those two men, they are the masters of the wheels. Yes, sir.
Doesn't even look like a plane, does it?
In that which the enemy calls unidentified, flying object, but it's a wheel that Ezekiel saw. A wheel in the middle of a wheel. It's just above the head here. It's a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. And he's on that wheel with the God himself. Teach us.
Oh, man, I love you too. I'm not saying something I don't know nothing about. That wheel is able to destroy America in 12 hours. It's 1,500 little wheels on that big one. It's ready to take care of business. Just getting you out of the way. It's you that's holding up the judgment of your enemy.
Speak, sir. Go ahead.
Because you're all wrapped up in them.
Whatever it is not a plane, and it's just moving fast.
I'm telling you, those aren't planes.
You got it.
Yeah.
UFO, you got it.
I'm recording right now. I'm recording. Look.
UFO over Southside. Hey, yo, what the fuck is that?
See how it's moving?
Nobody else looking at this shit. Don't nobody else see this shit.
I'm getting it.
UFO! UFO motherfucking O! Get the fuck out of here! That is a UFO, y'all. Hey, what? Hey, we don't have that stop in midair. We don't have that stop in midair.
UFO. It's still there. It is not a helicopter. Helicopters don't maneuver like that. Now it's going back up. Hey, look it, it's going back up.
When I close down in the garden,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the God will do some work.
Yes, sir.
Not no lantern, bro. That defies logic.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It looks like a damn UFO.
Why is it supposed to? Where's it going?
I know I'm not tripping. Outside my window.
Una especie de objetos voladores no identificados, llámense ovnis, cambiando de colores.
Acabamos de salir
Son 5.
de la reunión y la junta con el honorable ministro Luis Farrakhan, que todavía está aquí. Y ha mencionado, él ha mencionado estas naves que están en el cielo. Ya la pueden ver aquí, cambiándose colores, de green a verde, a rojo, azul. Se ven al ojo rojo, azul y blanco, pero aquí en el HD por cámara se ve un poco más color. Y hay varias que se han estado aquí ya más de media hora y no se han movido del local donde están. Now you'll be international.
Oh, thank you. Where's the other?
I'm taking date and time where we are. That one is black.
That's an airplane.
Yep, you see the airplane passing by it? Did Joey leave already? See how bright that thing got right there?
Yeah,
you
man,
catch that?
that thing.
Oh,
Big one.
man.
I think it's moving a little further away.
Yeah, it seems like it, right?
Because it's not as big on the zoom now.
Is it moving, Chief? What does that mean? Or does that thing look like it's moving a little?
I can't tell from here because my arm is shaking. Now you're making me shake more. Yeah, it's moving, Chief.
It's moving,
I'm
right?
totally zoomed in. It's going further back.
You can tell it's moving. It looks like it's moving from naked eye. It has like a rotating looking thing going through. See that red right there?
He's pointing to it.
Pointing to it, but they can't hear it. I want to hear this. Over there, a little bit.
The minister is pointing to the baby planes that are in the sky.
Here we can hear the boss right here. We got to take pictures of it. The boss is not here.
He's pointing upward.
Take out the zoom. Take out the zoom. You gotta get it. This is the story. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
He's looking at a different one.
Let's see if they do anything when he moves right now. I want to see if they move.
Let me see.
Without a shadow of a doubt, all of the proof bears witness that there are objects that are controlled by a higher intelligence, and in a few short days, the whole world will become acquainted with these objects that are seen in the sky.